Welcome back to the podcast. What is this, like episode 6, I think? Something like that. We're getting there. We're getting pretty far into this. We have a green screen now, with people that can tell. We'll be having fun with that.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is poorly thrown up.
You got thumbtacks on a concrete wall.
Yeah,
all right, buddy.
It's a rough
This
time.
is-
Don't let my landlord see this.
It's
How is that okay?
precarious.
Yeah.
Get some command strips, bro.
No, I know, but it's too tough. I don't know. Putting up this green screens, I feel like it's tough. The material is like slippery.
You know, but you should have got. No, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, what are you, green screen wizard?
Berlizzi?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, they have those on Amazon, but
Where
that
like,
was
you just like,
Yeah.
and you just lift it up, and it just like, and then like you could just.
yeah, but mind you, I need one wide enough.
What's up with the camera, man?
It's like having an issue. All right, speaking of getting more stuff to record and do things better, we just had to fix some bullshit. Anyway, so we watched some films this week. Maybe not every film that we were supposed to, but we'll get through to it by the end of the month. That's not too important.
We're missing what, like 2? Right now?
I think we didn't watch 2, so we'll get watch that on the Netflix, and and then go from there. But all around, pretty solid week. I'm not gonna say it was the best film week. I will say though, if anyone checked out the Novocaine review or saw anything to do with that stuff, we made our first like short skit, kind of deep diving into some actual filmmaking, possibly, and that was kind of
terrible.
That was something. That was a crazy experience, which we'll keep doing. Yeah, we're gonna try and just add like short skits and short films to like our main big reviews of every week. I feel like that's gonna be a big like fun project always. Just have something new, have something fun, creative, hopefully funny at some points. Just add something to
But funny like they're laughing with us, or funny like they're laughing at us?
well, regardless, it works out.
Okay.
People are watching. Let's see.
What do you want to talk about first?
I
You want to
guess
go worst to
just-
best?
Yeah, we can go worst to best. Why not?
All right. So what was the worst film for
The
you?
worst film of the week. I think we rated the lowest is Novocaine. I
Novocaine?
think the lowest rated is Novocaine.
Okay.
Mickey 17 was better, for sure.
Okay.
Opus was better.
Yeah.
Looney Tunes was better.
The Novocaine? I'd watch Looney Tunes again. I don't think I'd watch Novocaine again. So I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah. So I guess Novocaine.
What did we give Novocaine?
6.
Oh yeah, for sure. I give Looney Tunes like a 7.
I think 6.5. Something like that. I know. I think it was just solid 6. I think we just gave it straight 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so with that being said, I guess like Novocaine, if you haven't seen the review already or if you haven't seen the movie, then you might want to skip ahead, but we're just going to not hold back. Straight spoilers on this shit.
There you go.
Yeah, we're just going to keep going. I did not like the film.
Okay.
Nah, it was fine. It was fine. Jack Quaid, again, really cool. Good seeing him like do his thing and just I love seeing him as a superhero, in The Boys. He rarely gets that shine. He rarely gets to be a superhero. He's like the only normal person in the show.
Well, Milkman is normal.
Milk? Yeah, MM. Yeah. But MM's already been in the field. He's a veteran. He's used to all that kind of stuff.
Brolic. No,
he's huge.
It's absolutely built.
I'd let that man pick me up. No, dude, MM is fucking, he's basically a superhero, bro. He's smart as shit. He's like a essential part.
A germaphobe.
Huey is just not.
Not an essential part.
No, not at all.
What?
Not at all.
Insane.
Not even a little bit, actually.
That's
Bro,
a crazy take.
They would have been just fine without Huey. Huey is just an addition to the team, but he is not super. He does not. The only thing that he really brings to the table is his relationship with Starlight. So, but anyway, The Boys. I'm excited for season 5. I think. Just seeing Jack Quaid come out and just finally be like basically a superhero in this film. It was a superpower. It was kind of cool just seeing him do that. And again, he had fun doing this role, I'm sure. He's really charismatic. I didn't know he was a Nepo baby.
Oh, you didn't know?
No idea. Yeah, I don't know who his parents are. I still don't know who his parents are. But apparently he grew up and his parents are famous actors.
Yeah, I don't know about his mom. I'm pretty sure his dad is pretty famous though.
That's what so one of those two. But I remember watching a video and they're saying like, like as much as Jack Quaid is a nepo baby, he still is a really good actor, and he still does his thing.
His mom is Meg Ryan.
Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell. Maybe I'm ignorant for saying all that. Who knows?
Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, she looks a lot different as an older lady. She was in like Top Gun.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe I was ignorant. Goddamn.
Yeah. Sleepless in Seattle.
I didn't watch that.
I've heard about it. I've never seen it.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Proof of Life. My Mom's New Boyfriend. Addicted to Love. Yeah, she's in a lot. She's in a lot.
She's in a lot. So you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, he is a nepo baby. Jack Quaid. Good for you, man. You know.
Oh, this is his dad.
Who's his dad? Oh. What's he in?
You don't recognize him?
I saw his face. I was like, yeah, he looks. You know what he looks like? He looked like for a second.
He was in The Substance.
Oh yeah, he was. Holy shit. Oh, that's him.
Yes,
Damn,
bro, that's him,
your dad
bro.
might be a better actor than you. Not playing.
He was in The Substance. He was in Parent Trap, The Day After Tomorrow.
Oh yes, he. Oh, okay, I got it. I know him now.
Now it's
the
clicking.
second you said the day after tomorrow, I got him now.
Yours, Mine, and Ours. Yeah.
Yep, I know him now. Yep, Dennis Quaid.
Oh, he was in Pandorum. I love that movie.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, Jack Quaid's had a good life to say the least, or maybe he's not. I don't know, but he's a good actor. Goddamn, good family genes with the acting. Super charismatic. Seeing the interviews and stuff like that, it's just really cool and all. But this film, Novocaine. Again, we've already touched on the whole premise of it, where, like, just that one same gag always. Oh, he doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel pain. It's like, come on, man, do something more with it. The action though, murdered. So, pretty decent. I don't know. What'd you think about What'd you think about the main villain though? I know you had some tough words for Ray Nicholson.
Yeah, Ray Nicholson. A bunch of nepo babies in this movie.
What the fuck?
A bunch of nepo babies. No, well, to be fair, I came in a little late, but I just don't really care for nobody cared for, not even the people in the movie. Like, it was so odd to me how she was so willing to just kill her brother. Like, she didn't grieve for him at all. Like literally anything like that.
The whole time she spent with him and being kidnapped, she was just telling him, she was like, "You're so messed up. You're nothing like the brother I know."
Yeah.
She was just shitting on him the whole time.
And then to top it all off, I sat through most of this movie, saw him take down like 3 grown men, all either bigger than him, more skilled than him, with way less resources, and it comes to the brother, and nobody can get this guy down. It is literally insane. He got shot like multiple times, got into a car crash. Like how is he even still up?
Yeah,
It's like they just had to drag the movie out, and I just I kind of just lost interest in the main character, and he was just like, I don't know, like I would have maybe preferred a little bit more backstory, because like, why is he so insane?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe I missed some of that too. Maybe they gave, but I don't think they did give any backstory. Again, this story just wasn't deep at all. Like, the whole movie was not deep. Even Jack Quaid's character, Nathan something, I forget his name actually. Nathan Cain, I think was his name.
I think it's just Nate.
No, there is a one scene where his full name's on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is Nathan something. But whatever, Nate's not very like deep.
No,
And
it's just Nate.
No, but like if you were to go to the trailer right now, you'll see it's one of the first clips.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know that because when I was editing the video, I literally saw like 5 seconds into the trailer, it shows him at the bank as Nathan Cain or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
He does have a full name apparently, but yeah.
On IMDb it's just his first name.
Yeah. Hey. And that's kind of what it feels like. Like, this guy is just nothing. He has no diversity, no like bigger picture to him, and the film doesn't have a bigger picture to it. This film, I feel like, was just a bunch of guys in a storyboard room, and they were just like, "Yo, what if we do a movie with a guy that doesn't feel pain?" Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Yeah, dude, that'll hit." And maybe it will, right? Maybe a ton of people like this. Now, that being said, I've not seen many good reviews, and if I have, like, not many people have watched this film either. So,
Let me see. It's got a 7 on IMDb and an 82 on Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah, but, like, I guess opening box office hasn't kind of...
And an 88 on a popcorn meter.
Wow, a lot of people did enjoy this film.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, we're just...
I mean, look, it's
enjoyable. That
Yeah.
being said...
I was gonna say, I feel like listen, movies and music and art in general is like the same.
Yeah.
It's like, not all movies have to have some super deep meaning
Right.
and like all the best everything. Like,
No, definitely
sometimes you just want to sit down and
100%.
Yeah,
just
just
enjoy it.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like my mom would like that film, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She would just sit down, not understand a word, and kill it, you know?
yeah.
Like, that's great. But
Like, I could take most of my family to go see this because I feel like they wouldn't.
100%. I can
not-
take just about anyone to watch this film.
Yeah.
Even a kid could watch
Yeah.
this film. You know, there's some gruesome parts to it that maybe you don't want a kid to see. But honestly, the gore was just so, like, such a joke. That
Yeah.
It didn't even feel... I would watch it. I would let a kid watch this.
Yeah.
type shit, so... I don't know. Novocaine, are we sticking with our rating? We're going to update that or anything?
No.
But honestly, no. I feel like, you know what? I personally, and I know you personally probably do, enjoy a deeper level to films. And for me to get over a certain hump in a rating, like a 7+, you really have to have something more than
Yeah.
just a one joke and one dragged out story with it. No deep layers, no nothing. Like, I need more. So, actually, but you know what I did want to touch on? Mickey 17.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
Because, as you were saying, right, with the review that you watched, where he was talking on how directors aren't gonna, or like how loners aren't going to give these directors any money or just any like
studios aren't gonna fund projects that are like
with original projects, you know. And a lot of people, I've been seeing that now, where I saw a thread. If anyone uses threads, I saw a thread where it basically said, it was like, yo, everyone keeps saying they want original films, there's no more original films, but he's like, nobody went to see Mickey. And it's just like, that's pretty eye-opening for sure, where people don't even know what they want.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, to be fair, I didn't see us like I saw so much more promotion for Novocaine than I ever saw Mickey 17.
That's a big thing. Yeah, I will say, underneath in the same thread, someone just said, "Yo, I didn't even know this film released." It was like, there was no advertisement, no nothing pushing this film. I didn't even know this film released until was going to release until late February. It was like February 26th or something like that. When I even told you, I was like, "Oh, yo, there's a film coming out with like all these big actors." I had no idea it was directed by Bong Joon-ho. I had no idea it was an original take on a novel. I had nothing. I just saw Robert Pattinson, Steven Yeun, Mrs. Coletti.
Yeah, Tony Coletti.
Tony Coletti. You know, Mark Ruffalo. I was like, "Oh, dude, this film's gonna rock." But mind you, I can't be seeing something, you know, late February when it comes out early March.
Yeah.
And I guess there was troubles with getting the film out. It was supposed to release last year, and then it released this year. It's supposed to release next month, but it released in March for some reason. So
Yeah,
it had
yeah.
all those issues. Advertisement is super important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Captain America Civil War, you couldn't go anywhere without seeing a fucking advertisement
Yeah,
like that.
but that's like a Marvel thing.
That's a Marvel thing for sure. But everyone had eyes on this
Yeah.
type shit, you know? Even like the monkey had more
Yeah,
advertisement.
yeah,
You know, now it was false advertisement.
yeah,
But regardless, it was something. Got me hyped to watch the movie.
yeah. I was also hyped for that one, but yeah, no, I don't think they pushed this movie as well as they could have. Which I mean, it was ultimately going to lead to like a skewed perspective. Like,
Yeah.
if not too many people watch it, not too many people are going to review it, not too many people review it, then whatever like the general consensus is on this small focus group, like that's what it's going to be. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like, if it's like one of those things, it's like if only people who watch a lot of movies are gonna like watch that movie, then it's never gonna do
It's
good.
never gonna
You know
do
what I mean?
well.
Like,
Yeah, 100%. You can't. You need generally like a mass population to enjoy something for it to go well.
yeah,
That's why films like, you know, Avengers Endgame, Avatar, you know, things like that, where just anyone can watch it. Avatar, you can go and be like, pretty blue people.
I mean it more in the sense of like, okay, like unless your movie is like exceptional,
Yeah.
you have to market it
You
because
really
like it's
do.
never gonna like not never. Obviously, it happens.
You
but, like,
want as
your
many
your
people to get eyes on it.
Your movie's not gonna be like a Terrifier.
No.
Where like shoot like this is so unique, so like visually jarring that like like it just literally spreads through word of mouth like
And
crazy.
not only that, Terrifier actually for me, it spread through TikTok. I remember seeing a clip of it on TikTok, and I was like, "What is this short film that I never watched?" And then no title, no nothing. It's kept in my mind. A year later, I saw another TikTok with and I had to check the comments for the movie, and from there I watched Terrifier. No one told me about it, no one that, but it was just such a niche group loved it so much that they just kept posting things about it, and I guess it hit the right people, and now it's huge, right?
And yep, and a movie like Mickey 17 will never hit the right people if
No.
it's not promoted properly.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
yeah. Even if it did hit the right people, I don't feel like there are people that would just push this film. Even if a clip of Mickey 17 ends up on TikTok, it's not going to do well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You have to watch the whole film to Terrifier. You can any one of those killing scenes.
Yeah.
You can clip out and that'll blow up.
Yeah.
But Mickey 17, no. What are you going to do? Show him getting reprinted?
Yeah.
Show him getting maybe the sex scene where
Yeah.
they were like fucking the same guy. I don't know.
Girl.
Same girl, might be. Well, same guy. The girls were fucking the same guy, but they were different girls.
Well, no, it never happened actually.
I guess, but
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
I don't know what they could show, but definitely promos very, very necessity, and they didn't do it well. Mm-hmm. Especially with such a good director like Bong Joon-ho,
Yeah.
who deserves to be promoted in some way. I mean, the guy's made one of the best horror films in the last 10 years.
Horror? You call that horror?
Yeah, it was a horror film.
That's what drama to me.
Well, it won Best Horror of the Year. So
It did?
yeah, look at that.
No, I don't. I believe you. That doesn't make any sense
I
to
want
me.
to make sure actually. No, like
Oh.
I want to say it won Best Horror for 2020. I forget.
Academy Award for Best Picture 2020. Academy Award for Best Directing 2020. Academy Award for Best International Feature Film 2020. Academy Award for Writing. Golden Globe Award for Best Foreign Language. Screenwriters Guild Award. OSAG for Outstanding Performance. Caesar Award Best Foreign Film. Bang Dung. Blue Dragon Best Film. Yeah, it got a lot for it got a lot for Best Film. I mean, it was a good film.
Yeah.
New York Film Critics Circle Award for Best International Film. Yeah, Los Angeles Film Critics Award. Yeah, no.
No, well done. All right, but regardless, still one of the best films in the last 10 years. I mean, super highly rated. And so you would expect him to get like a lot of promo for a film that he's passionate about, because I'm sure he was passionate about this film. Just didn't. I did see a thread that was saying like, oh, this film cost $117 million to make, and opening day it made $8 million. And he said it's never gonna hit 8 again. And then someone though, they reacted and they go, bro, would I rather spend $30 and go to the movie theater and watch this film, or would I rather wait till it's on my $20 a month streaming service?
Yeah.
And so that's another debacle, like where like the movie industry is just so difficult because it costs a lot to be in movie theaters, and so sometimes it's better to just let your movie get picked up by HBO, Netflix, and just completely go straight to streaming. You know?
No, man, it depends. I mean, look at Romulus. Like, I'm glad it hit theaters.
Yeah, no, of course, but that's a huge IP, which it has its own cult following.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, that just still, there's some films that are on Netflix now, even right now, that I was like, damn, like, I wish this was in theaters because it was that good. You know, just a little like debate on where movies are going. Are they going to end up only on streaming? Is the movie theater going to be irrelevant at some point? I feel kind of, I don't know.
No
I
way.
feel kind of off about the whole. Like,
I don't think movie theaters are going to be relevant. I do think they need to be.
updated.
Yeah, not even in the sense of like facilities. Just like there's just certain things that like I still hate going to the movies for big releases or just during certain days because I just know not everybody respects the movie theater.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people talking, things of that nature. Like like for those things, like yeah, why would I go to the movie theater when I can go to my house and I'll have complete silence, nobody bothered me. But also at the same time, it's like I want to sit in a comfy chair
Yeah.
on a humongous screen.
Yeah, exactly. With
You know what I
great
mean?
speakers.
Yeah.
I
You know
love
what I
that
mean?
part. Yeah, and in a dark room, it's a good experience. Honestly, going to the movie theater always has been a good experience for me. Where whether it's my dad taking me when I was a kid, or even now where I just get to go with you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say even as a group, like
Yeah, it's just it's a cool time for me. So for sure, I like it, and it keeps me focused, keeps me into the movie the whole time.
yeah. Because I was gonna say if I watch it at home,
There's only so many films that I can watch at home, with like a group or whatever, and I actually stay immersed. The Substance was one of them, but that's an Oscar winner. So
yeah.
like it better.
I don't think there's any movie I could watch at my house without looking at my phone.
Yeah, I'm sure. We brought up Cult. We can talk about
Opus?
Opus, why not?
Okay.
Even though it's not the worst, but we'll still talk on Opus. Opus just came out. We're not going to really make a full YouTube review. We do have that 1 minute review coming out, if it's already out at this point. Whenever this comes out, we'll see. But with Opus, I'll give a quick synopsis if you haven't seen it already. It is about Ariel, a young writer who gets invited to a once-in-a-lifetime experience with the music icon John Malkovich's character. What is it? Alfred Moretti.
Moretti, yeah.
And so basically Alfred Moretti is a leader of a cult, and there's just some sinister things happening all around, and it's just an occult film, basically, with some cool practices, a really good twist in the end, and it's just an interesting film. If you want to go watch it, especially if you like cult films, I would go do so. Now we're gonna spoil it. So if you haven't seen it, we're gonna tell you exactly what happens. So yeah, I wanna hear more of your thoughts. I feel like maybe you liked it more than I would have.
No, I'm just real big on giving movies chances. I don't know, like I personally I was a fan of the whole like all right, so like for example, in Midsummer, the only person who really had any suspicions was like it was like one of the guy friends.
One of the thesis guys, no?
No. There was four guys. It was
the first guy that got killed.
yeah, the first guy that got killed. That first guy that got killed was the only guy that had any sort of suspicion. And while yes, you're going to a horror movie, so
of course,
you know what I mean. You understand it from that point. He had no real basis for any sort of fear until after the whole like suicide thing happens. And so I don't know, like it just comes off as like not believable. Like I couldn't understand why nobody else was freaking out as much as that guy was, and why they stayed. You know what I mean? And so it's like, how is panic not ensue after that? Where like you see a movie like this, and literally after the first night, somebody goes missing, and nobody questions it.
No one cares.
You know what I mean?
Like, oh, typical that guy.
Yeah. Then somebody gets shot with an arrow, and then another girl goes missing, and like they're still not privy to what's going on, and it's just one person. Oh, shoot! And it's just a one person that's like, yo, this is like weird. How are you guys not? You know what I mean? And it kind of makes me as a viewer feel like, okay, I'm not crazy. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in any other movie, they would have just been okay with it.
Right.
There was like one person who not only was not okay with it, but was like sort of disturbed.
She was the main character too, which added a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like so. I love the fact that we get to follow someone that was actually smart.
Yeah.
For once, a lot of horror films, they have just dumb people, just actually stupid people, and doing stupid things consistently. This film had those cliche stupid people, right, that did everything wrong in a horror film. But luckily, the main character, she was the only smart one, and she was trying to outsmart some things. So I definitely agree.
Yeah.
It was nice. I mean, so yeah, a lot of the complaints I've seen on my end were just that this film is way too tiring. That people get tired of it because it's too much like The Menu, too much like Midsummer, too much like I forget the other one, but everyone's just saying that. They were just like, yo, this is just the same story. Which, in my opinion, yes, but it's a cult film.
I don't know. For me, I've never seen The Menu. I have seen Midsummer. Two completely different films.
You should definitely watch The Menu, because I will say The Menu, I definitely got similar vibes from The Menu, where The Menu also had more in the food section, right? Where like, in this Opus film, it opens with some weird food traditions and stuff like that. And The Menu is all about that, so it kind of focuses in on that. Also some killings and everything like that. Now, The Menu, though, this is on a deserted island where you cannot get off this thing. You have to go by boat. So no one's saving nobody. And people, as soon as people realize that, they go, we're stuck here. And that's when they realize their fates, right? But as the film goes on, people try to escape it or whatever. But even if people get killed, whether it's the kitchen staff that got killed or whether it was actual guests that got killed, you just saw people get more and more traumatized, right? No one was dumb. No one was. They were like, "Oh yeah, that whatever. This guy just died." No, people were incredibly shocked and traumatized throughout the whole thing. But it was just another weird cult thing where people were just like, "Oh, here's what our traditions are. We're gonna eat this weird food. We're gonna pay way too much." And then the menu does it in a smart, artistic way where the head chef was just like, "You're a bunch of morons. We're scamming you guys. You need help." Basically, he's like, "I also need help. We are gonna die. I can't stand you, anyone." And luckily in that film, we also followed the one character who was smart, and she was trying to get out of it. She was the only one though that wasn't a foodie too, so that added some cool elements to it. Just seeing everyone else's delusion of food, critics, lovers, everything. She was the only one. She was just there for a date. She was a hooker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was a hooker that she got hired to. You had to take a date. And this one really Nicholas Holt's character.
Oh, okay.
Hired her and took her for the date. And now she's like, I'm really gonna fucking die because this creep right here, is a nerd for food and hired me for this. This is insane. And so head chef kind of hooked her up and was like, all right.
I don't know,
but
I like genuinely. For me, I feel like the ideology in this movie was sort of similar or like in the same vein as like The Order.
Yeah.
Where the main antagonist isn't really that charismatic. I don't think he's that charismatic of a person. He's definitely one of those people who's like his reputation, I guess, precedes him. He's just like a genius when it comes to music, and he has a philosophy, and he essentially proves his philosophy by the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Where he essentially says that, or like what they call the levelers or the levelists are like just a group of people who believe that some people are just blessed, and that blessed people basically deserve more. And it's kind of funny how, like, at least to me, when he's first describing their like their belief system to Ariel, the main character, you can kind of see where she like sort of feels like seen, because he invites these people to his compound, right? And they're all supposed to be like cream of the crop people, like, so to speak, right? Like she got invited along with her boss, who's like the head of like her editorial, one of the best paparazzi in the game. She got invited. One of the top influencers, she got invited. You know what I mean? So like these people are supposed to be cream of the crop. You would think that they got invited because they're talented, but by the end of the movie, you realize that the only one that he was really interested, the only truly talented person, was her. And he essentially was like, I want Levelist to be this like thing that is consumable, and so he needed some way to push that narrative, and she was that vessel to push that narrative. So he was correct like the whole time.
Yeah.
And then like all of those pieces sort of coming together to me was like crazy, especially by the end of the movie. And I don't know, I just like stuff like that. I enjoy, and like when you're watching it back, it's so crazy to me that like he not only was he able to kill the only 4 people who ever criticized him, or no, 5 people who ever criticized him, because like you're led to believe that those people he invited because
they're high status.
Yeah, they're high status, but really they were all people in one way, shape, or form made fun of him or criticized him in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Dead of them all. Now, the only person who's ever talked bad about him is also simultaneously the person who made him even more famous or infamous, if you will. And yeah,
I liked the whole like news lines, I guess, in the background when the ending kind of came through, where it was just like, she was like, as much as everyone is shocked and hates the acts that Alfred Moretti's actions were, and this cult was. She said, "There's also a few people that put themselves in his shoes and kind of agree." And these lines, eventually, you find out, are spoken by one of the levelists.
Yeah.
That lady, she was the news reporter. And that was such a cool ending as well.
Yeah, because so essentially what happens is at the end of the film she escapes, and they talk about how when they go back, when she goes back with like authorities to try to arrest this guy, none of the levelists are there. So she assumed, because right before she makes her grand escape, they all drink champagne, but she thought it was basically a mass suicide.
She thought it was cyanide because
because they had a bunch of cyanide in the house.
Yeah, she thought it was a mass suicide. They get to him. He has this crazy kind of finish to his storybook ending where they just find him in a white robe and he's just on the piano singing and they arrest him. And now 2 years later, she's like, where are all those people? She literally went to go interview him finally, and now she even turned off the recording,
yeah,
because she just wanted to know herself. She didn't even care anymore about getting the truth. She was like, where are these people? Did you kill them? Why do you not feel remorse? Why did you do all those things? And then finally, it was really cool to see John Malkovich give his ha-ha.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. And to me, it I'm not going to say it's to this level, but to me, it definitely kind of reminded me as a Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
Smartness-wise, where Hannibal Lecter, you can't let that guy get in your mind, and he's just so smart. I had some of that same creepiness with John Malkovich, just because it was like, man, this guy, I never know what his next move will be, in the sense of like, is he gonna murder everyone? Is he that smart, or does he just let things play out for a certain reason? It's just super cool to see a character like that.
I felt the same way, like in the sense of like Hereditary, where like when you even though like Hereditary does it like a bit more, like a lot more subtly, but eventually you realize that from the moment the movie starts, like they lost. You know what I mean? Like from the moment the movie starts, they lost, and it's essentially the same way that from the moment she got that letter in the mail, like it was gonna play out the way that he played out, so long as she accepted the invite.
Well, even as so long as she stayed true to herself as well, because I'm sure he told, he probably didn't tell anything to anyone. It was just his own doing. And he just knew what would or wouldn't happen depending how she acted. Because her concierge was definitely trying to kill her. Amber Midthunder was absolutely trying to kill her.
I don't think so.
I think she was for sure trying to murder her.
No.
But I know, well, in that one scene when she got captured.
Yeah, because yeah, exactly.
So, but I'm saying after that scene, I think she was definitely trying to get her.
When
she gets cut out from the rope and she goes to the car and stuff. When she finally escapes. I think Amber Midthunder's character was really trying to get her there. I just like the fact where maybe in my mind, Moretti went to only like a couple people, like the hairstylist, I forget her name, like the fashion lady, the one that shaved her. I feel like he went to her and was like, yo, like, he might have said something. He probably didn't say save her, but he might have said something distinct to where she would just...
I don't think so, because you still see her at the end.
Yes, she's still...
She's still a levelist. So, like, in my mind, no. Like she was always off limits in my mind. Because also when you think about it, too, she, like, literally nothing happened to her.
That's true.
Literally nothing. Like everybody else, like, bro, like one girl got her hair pulled so hard, her scalp, like they were literally ripping the hair off her scalp. One lady essentially got choked to death in the worst way possible. Yeah. One lady got the dude got stabbed to death.
Yeah, he got, and also the other lady got stabbed to death.
Yeah, and got hit with the arrow. And then one guy literally got beheaded, stuffed, and embalmed.
Yeah.
Insane. Like, if he wanted something to happen to her, it would have happened to her.
No.
Especially with how heavily it was. Even when she was stooping around, they let that happen.
That's what I'm saying. That one scene kind of, I was like, all right, hold on. Because when she was just running around, it cut to a scene where they're just watching her on camera. So they have her on camera. They know where she is. They could easily be like, yo, she's right there, corner.
Yeah.
Right? But they didn't. Let it play out. She let her think of everything, let her do everything. And her snooping around led to her saying, I want to leave. Led to the play, led to everything. Played out great.
Well, the play was going to happen no matter what. To me, what I liked more...
No, the play was going to happen no matter what at the end. The next thing was dinner. But because she was like, I want to leave, they were like, can we at least do the play before you go?
Okay.
That's what happened there. And then she was like, fine. They were like, it's quick, 30 minutes. And you can watch the door the whole time. That's where they got her. And that little girl, dude, she was part of the plan too.
Yeah.
Where they didn't let her sit with them, you know, the mean folk, and the girl was like, oh, come sit with me. And then she used that
Bro,
against her.
from the very beginning, bro.
That's a good intricate plan.
She was in the palm of his hand, bro. It's I don't know. To me, it was a great movie. Again, I don't know. Like I don't like. I feel that's like a lot of the criticisms I see for the movie are like it's like they went in knowing it was a horror movie and are upset that they saw a horror. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I just think that people. The one thing I will say, this film felt too safe for me. This director, it's his first film, apparently his directorial debut, but I just felt too safe. Like, the guy, he watched all these incredible cool films, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna do something like that.
Yeah.
Luckily, John Malkovich murdered his role. If he wasn't that actor, this film would not have been good at all.
Yeah, but also I feel like at the same time, if he wasn't that, then the film probably would have changed anyway. Because I feel like that stuff happens a lot. Where like,
bro, because he was such a good actor, because he gave such a good performance, this film is what it is. And now also no
and
flag on IO.
the writing, but the writing was still really good to me.
The writing was good.
The writing was still really good to me.
The performances really sold it.
Even certain things too, like okay, the first kill when they kill, I think his name was Bill. The sound design for that to me was crazy.
was
Super
like a drill.
jarring. Not the drilling, it was the cutoff. Where like he's getting drilled in his back, right? And even the way they set that whole thing up, where they come in, they measure his back.
Yeah.
Then he tries to get up, they slam him down, and you go from looking at 1 feet to like a bunch of boots, and they're all strapping him down. But literally, he's screaming so loudly, and then they just cut it off to like complete silence, and like stuff like that to me was like, I like that a lot.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
It's really pleasant to the ears and also really cool, and it like
It's just jarring.
It forces you to realize how important some things were, or sort of like how traumatizing some things were. I love the sound design in some aspects, but to me, the performance sold it, man. You know, John Malkovich to me really did feel like just some Kanye West figure. You know, like this guy, even like
People keep comparing him to Elton John.
Yeah, a lot of Elton John comparisons.
He's not. That's not like my generation.
He's Elton John when it comes to maybe like the music sense, but in the personality, not even a little bit. To me, he's more of, if anything, like some similarities to the comedian Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle, when he went to Africa, disappeared for 5 years, came back out of nowhere. Or no, he disappeared for more than 5 years. Whatever. Dave Chappelle disappeared. He was huge in limelight. Comes back. Now he's a lot more wiser. He speaks on other things. His comedy's improved. You know, you get all these things. He also tells some backstory of this. I just love the fact that it really did feel like this guy's a crazy icon, star, musician that is incredibly talented, incredibly smart, that his music is good. The music was pretty decent in this film. And I just like the fact that it really did feel like this guy is not only just making music for people, he's just so good that people, like, they can't not listen to this stuff. They're like, wow.
Or he's such an icon that you just can't, like a Michael Jackson type. Because I feel like that's, because like people compared him to Elton John, but like genuinely the sort of fame that they sort of big him up to be in the movie is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, is on that
like
level.
like the type of person that can't go anywhere without being harassed. You know what I mean? Like,
so this is if Michael Jackson made a cult.
Yeah.
Which would be, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Okay. But
I was gonna say would have a lot of children.
Okay.
I'm joking. Hey, Michael Jackson's my goat, so I can't say anything bad about him.
But no, yeah, like I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
It was fun. That's why we gave it such a high rating, even though it has a 40% on Rotten Tomato. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
guys?
a 40% is insane,
That's
bro.
crazy. You cannot tell me Werewolves was better than that.
Yeah, like I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
That's pretty crazy. Rotten Tomatoes. We eventually got to do a deep dive in like IMDb and Rotten Tomato scores. Some of those are ludicrous.
A little pretentious, man. I don't know.
Super pretty.
Bro,
Bro,
they don't give it.
You saw that one?
They said this movie was. Some guy said that this movie was a Cheeto without the Cheeto dust.
Like, Bro. He probably thought that was some Shakespearean shit. You just sound like a loser, bro. That's what you sound like.
A Cheeto without the Cheeto dust, bro. What is?
What is that?
Let me see. I kind of want to read. I kind of want to read some of these now.
Let's hear some of them. Just
hold on.
And then we'll touch on the last animated films, and then call it an episode, I guess.
Let me see. So I guess some of these. Yeah, Opus is a Cheeto without the Cheeto dust. So of course we feel cheated. Okay.
That is just... He thought he was Shakespeare.
This film seems like it's trying to solve a mathematical formula for the zeitgeist grasping success, but it is empty, hollow. But in this empty, hollow provocation, nothing adds up. Nothing adds up,
bro.
Nothing adds up. Opus is a word with a more significant meaning, one that reverberates with the film's. Oh, look, so this is a good. She rated it. She rated it well. She rated it well.
Yeah.
Let me see. Opus starts with an unoriginal horror movie concept of people experiencing terror in an isolated area. It goes downhill from there. Yet another campy and weird performance from John Malkovich.
What?
Yeah. Cannot save this misguided movie.
Damn.
Huh?
Dude, these people are rough, man. Yeah, I mean, I would never want to watch a movie with these people. Imagine watching a film with these people. You watch like Riff Raff, and they're like, "This was an absolutely unintelligible, ridiculous film."
Like everything else about this smug, annoying movie, the wait is in vain. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, that's too much. Whatever. Opus was fine.
You're getting a half-hearted movie version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
All right, I can kind of see the Willy Wonka versions.
You can?
Absolutely.
Oh, actually?
Absolutely. Golden ticket shit, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's some golden ticket shit, bro.
No,
definitely.
No, yeah. Best chocolate maker, best music artist.
Yo, that's Willy Wonka. That's just Willy Wonka's story.
But also not at all.
But also not, of course.
But also not at all.
It has
I get it. But I get it.
It has elements.
Yeah,
it's got to stick at you. That's a pretty good comparison.
Yeah.
As much as he was shit on the film,
yeah,
I like that.
I get it. Okay. I'll give you that one.
I'll fuck with it. That's pretty sick. Even the whole you lose.
You lose.
Like, that's so tough, bro. Good day, sir. That shit's tough, bro. That's one of my favorite scenes. Where he's just screaming at a kid, "You lose. Good day, sir."
All these spoiled brats.
Yo, insane. Yo. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, and then I guess like the main antagonist is like this. It's like a poor girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Dude, that's
all
good.
Right. You ate. All right. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right. Yeah, I would love to watch a film with that guy.
I think it was a girl, actually.
I would love to watch a film with her. Golly, that's crazy.
I need to stretch. Oh, damn. All right, but what else do we...
Just we'll touch on the animated films.
Animated film?
Yeah.
Oh, we only watched one.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll just run through that.
Okay.
That's it.
Uh,
We've only been talking for a little bit. Not much.
I feel like we're missing one.
Mickey 17, Opus. Oh, Black Bag.
Yeah, there we go. Black Bag. I almost don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Until you see it.
I'm gonna watch it pretty soon.
Yeah, no, I genuinely...
If I like it a lot, we can come around and just do an actual one-off review and then touch on it in the next podcast.
It's up to you. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed that movie, man. I think you should watch it. It is damn, what can I compare it to, bro?
It's nothing.
It's like if Mission Impossible. It's like a Mission Impossible movie mixed with like murder mystery. And it's an hour and a half. It wraps up so quickly, so nicely, so neatly. It's really good, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the writing in it.
I'll try and watch it these next 2 days or so.
But for the last movie,
Yeah, we'll touch on the animated films as much as everyone hates hearing us love animated films.
Looney Tunes.
Here's one that we didn't like apparently. So
okay,
didn't like.
Chill out. All right. It just.
What's the lowest rated animated film we've ever given?
8.
I think it's the lowest, right?
Yeah, because we gave... What did we give an 8? We gave Flo an 8.
We gave Flo an 8, which is criminal. We should have given an 8.5.
And then we gave...
We gave Dogman an 8.5.
Yeah.
We gave...
I don't think that's criminal, by the way.
I think Flo's 8.5.
I don't. I can't give anything... With 0 dialogue?
Bro.
I can't.
Come on, man.
0 dialogue?
Yo,
I can't. It didn't make me laugh.
You can't... It didn't make you laugh, bro?
Not...
Capybara didn't make you laugh, bro?
Like Dogman?
Okay, come on, man.
Like Dogman? Absolutely not. No,
Yo, so you're telling me, bro?
They're not even the same.
No. You're telling me you watched Fantasia and nothing, bro?
I've never seen Fantasia.
What? No dialogue. Mickey Mouse.
The Mickey Mouse?
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
No dialogue. It's
Never
incredible.
seen it.
It's so good.
But comparing Fantasia to that, I feel like isn't even the same thing either. In terms of animation, I feel like they're leagues apart. This is a different era.
It is a different era.
That's
also,
just like-
also, you gotta watch the clip of Fantasia where the music is hand in hand with the animation.
Yeah, you have to remember though, bro. Like Disney is like not my bag.
No, I know, bro, but
Disney is not my. I've literally
This
have seen like maybe
Fantasia,
3
bro.
Disney movies.
Yo, Fantasia made me want to get into animating.
Oh really?
Like made me want to like get into art, basically. So, which I did for a bit, but
Yeah, no.
Still.
Disney is not like.
Fantasia is beautiful. You should just watch a clip. There's like on a
I just know, but I know it's iconic.
bro on like a I forget what instrument it was, but they had like a boop 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 like noise, and it was when Mickey was grabbing like brooms. So he'd like bing bing bing, and you could just hear it, and it's all instruments. So they had like a whole orchestra.
Oh,
so
I see what you're saying.
So this is one of the films where you could watch this film on the screen while an orchestra live played.
Yeah.
Type shit, bro. It was it's something else.
That's not super unique, but
It's
I
still
can.
cool. It's still cool. No, but
No, yeah.
yeah.
Because when you say stuff like that, I just think of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, but like times
It's like
times 10, bro.
Okay.
So another one, Tom and Jerry, no dialogue. You want to give Tom and Jerry an 8.5?
Do you think Flo is funnier than Tom and Jerry?
It's better film. Well, it's a better. Tom and Jerry's not a film, but it's better.
That's not what I asked.
God damn it.
That's not what I asked. Do you think?
No, it's not funnier.
Okay then.
But
What's
Flo's
up
not a
with-
funny movie.
It's not a funny movie. It's not. But
It's a sad movie.
it's yeah. It is. I don't know.
It's a drama.
It's pretty boring. For the most part, it's pretty boring. Genuinely speak. Have you watched that again?
No.
Exact. My point exactly.
Because it's not on streaming services.
Oh my
You
goodness.
have to actually buy that film. You have to pay $10, something like that.
Which, if you're not, so this.
I'm not gonna pay. I already watched it.
Yeah, exact. My point. That's my
I'm
point
not paying
exactly.
$10?
My point exactly.
I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay for Dogman either.
Because if I was on YouTube right now, the different movie, obviously, but whatever. My favorite movies that I genuinely enjoy, I would definitely pay for them to watch them again because I have.
I wouldn't pay to watch Dogman again.
I would.
I would.
Cause like for me, if my niece and nephew came over and I had to pick a movie for them to watch that I would also want to watch again, I'm picking Dogman over Flow. For sure.
I'm just gonna go straight into Avatar: Last Airbender.
Okay.
All right. Well,
For me personally, I'm definitely picking Dogman over that. Just like I would pick Dogman over Looney Tunes.
yeah. Which, speaking of Looney Tunes,
And I say that because Looney Tunes and what is Tom and Jerry, like Hanna-Barbera? Or no, that's Flintstones.
no, that's Flintstones.
That's Flintstones.
They're Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay. They are Warner Brothers.
Yeah, WB, yeah.
They do slapstick comedy super well. Like they do like that super like physical.
Looney Tunes is WB.
Warner Brothers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do like they do that sort of comedy. Like I feel like they own that. Like they own like also to like that sort of like how would you like the way the characters express themselves
I'd say-
and like the super like unique ways in which like characters interact with like the world and all that other stuff, like all of that like that like creativity. I feel like Looney Tunes and Warner Brothers, they do that really, really well. So like if you're a fan of that, I think you're gonna really like this movie. That being said, there isn't enough there for whatever it was. Like, was it an hour and a half or an hour and 45? The movie was really long. It could have literally been like an hour. That movie could have been an hour long, and like I probably would have gave it an 8. Or 7.5. But yeah, the movie was a little bit too long. Not all of the comedy hit, which kind of sucks because it is a comedy. So like you kind of notice, like those really corny one-off jokes, like when they joked about stimulus checks and when they joked about social media. Even like one of the main like it sort of had that one of them days dynamics where like you know how like Keke Palmer's character is the grounded one.
Right.
And then SZA was the one that always messed up.
Yeah.
Porky Pig is the grounded one. Daffy Duck is the one that always messes up. And then that was the whole thing. That was like That was like it. It was like they're adopted. Their dad moves out, or whoever you want to call him moves out. They get a house. The house gets a hole in it. They need to find a job. They go through like 6 or 7 different jobs because Daffy Duck can't do anything right.
Just sounds like one of them days, yeah.
Yeah, and he can't do anything right. Porky Pig meets the love of his life. She ends up getting them a job, and then essentially through that, Daffy Duck finds out that an alien's coming to Earth, and he's trying to control. He's trying to mind control everybody, and there's this whole conspiracy thing, and then that whole thing crescendos into like what you think is the climax of the movie, where essentially his whole goal was to get everybody to chew gum so that they could blow a bubble around literally like a bubble gum around the Earth.
Yeah.
They end up popping it. You find out that he was really trying to help the Earth because he likes boba tea.
Yeah.
So okay. But he was trying to protect the Earth from an asteroid. That was what the bubble was for.
Yeah.
Then it re-climaxes into this whole thing where like essentially Daffy and Duck have a falling out in between there.
Yeah, of course.
Then they reconcile,
Just
and
one of them days. Yeah. It's just one of them days. But with cartoons. Yeah.
And that's essentially what it is. But it's like a twice over thing.
Right. And you know what? I will say, like, I know Looney Tunes has technically always been political and always had, those kind of jokes and everything. But same way with, like, SNL. SNL has technically always been political, but where I feel
they just get more, like, I don't know, is it tone deaf or, like...
I don't know what it is. I just feel like...
Or, like, less subtle with, like, the jokes that they...
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
I can't... SNL is now literally all politics. Not saying Looney Tunes is all politics, of course.
No, yeah.
But the jokes are just so bad now to it. I don't even enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Even if I agree with the takes or not, I'm not laughing at this. It just feels like you're just trying to shove your opinion down my throat at this point. Mm-hmm. When it was a show I used to enjoy. And so, like, some of those jokes, when Looney Tunes gets there. I will say Looney Tunes used to be, like, what, propaganda? I think
it's 100,000%, yeah.
Yeah, Looney Tunes used to be just straight propaganda. Same with even Disney. Disney used to have actual propaganda cartoons made for the military, and those are dark. Super dark. And so, just all these things, but still, I don't know. That being said, yeah, that's going to be our worst animated rated film then as of now.
Yeah.
Like genuinely. So that's pretty
cool.
But
I will say this, again, I'm biased, but between the three, I think in terms of comedy, I think Looney Tunes has the highest highs.
Okay.
I think Looney Tunes definitely has the highest highs in terms of comedy, and I'll even say animation too.
I'm sure with a different style of animations or everything like that.
Yeah, like in terms of like it has higher highs for those things.
That being said, we have another animated film we have to watch.
Yeah,
called Night of the Apocalypse.
Yeah,
so I'm kind of excited for that.
I am too.
That looks pretty cool.
But it also has lowest lows. That's true. I think for me, Flo was like a sort of
mid ground.
Yeah, super consistent throughout, and then for me, Dogman was kind of just like. It did everything just a little
well.
Yeah, it did everything pretty well. Like I think it was really funny, and the animation was really good. The story was like a lot easier to follow. Yeah. It was just to me better written, all that stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, like laughing out loud, like genuinely, I laughed out loud a lot.
Yeah.
For Looney Tunes. But again, that's just what I grew up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the same way like. You pop on a Mr. Bean film to my mom, she will actually cry, laughing, like genuinely.
Yeah.
But same way, like you put a Borat film for me, I'm like, oh, this is. So, I feel that. Yeah, it just depends. But Looney Tunes is always great. I feel like at any point you can watch Looney Tunes films, just go ahead and do it. It's never gonna be a waste of time. It's always enjoyable. So yeah, but definitely our lowest rated animated film. So, all right, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up right now. It's way too late. It's what. 1 a.m.
It's tomorrow. It's Sunday.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. It's Sunday. I'm going to post this today, so got a couple things to edit and post, so I'll get to doing that. But yeah, there's some good talks. We got a lot of movies to catch up on in a few weeks. Well, in a couple weeks, we'll see you again. And by then, hopefully, we'll have a couple more shorts or skits posted. Snow White's coming out, so we should have something funny cooked up for that. You might see this kind of dress. And just some cool ideas. So if you like everything, just enjoy whatever we do. Go ahead and follow, subscribe, do whatever you want to do.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, all that shit. And we'll be back again. But yeah, hopefully hopefully with all the content we've been putting out, a lot of eyes get to see it, and yeah, that's all that matters. So we're not gonna do the same mistake Mickey 17 does. We're gonna keep doing shit that any and every eye can get onto it, and eventually people will like us. So or dislike us. Anyway, that is gonna be everything. So thank you so much for watching. Get to the movie theater. Watch these movies.